Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another day of Talent Talk. We have your boy with you today, Steve. We've got with us as well, Jurgen Robinson.
Woo!
Woo! I love it, Jurgen. We got Davina Clardy.
Woo!
I love it. And in the background, we've got working on the computers, doing all the back end stuff for us, Christy Salcedo.
Woo!
Yes, yes. I'm feeling
There
the
we
energy
are.
today. How are you guys doing?
Yeah. Woo woo. Good. Just I'm looking out my window and where is the sunshine? I'm ready for sun. Where's it at?
You know what? What you need to do is what I'm doing. I have a pull down blind, and it has a picture of a beach on the backside.
Whatever.
And
You know what would be cool is painting a big picture of the sun on your blinds. So as soon as you close that guy up, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready for summer. Totally.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be here before we know it. And then so many people are gonna be happy, and me being a real Washingtonian, I'm gonna be like, it's too hot. I want 70.
I can tell you guys though what I am really happy about. You notice something? Look.
Oh,
Lashes.
lashes.
Yeah. Got some lashes on. You guys would never notice. Guys don't notice stuff like that.
No.
You don't.
What's different from you today? Did you wash your face? And I'm like, yeah, I washed my face this morning. So excited to get back in some self-care.
Yep. I was happy to get a haircut. I was actually going to say, I was just happy to take a bath. But why didn't you take a bath during quarantine? Could I? All right. Oh, we got a day today, don't we?
Oh, yes, we do have a day today. It is. Do you know what? Do you know what today is?
Yes.
This is actually that is an appropriate song for this, isn't it?
So today is National Red Rose Day. And today on in the month of June, Red Rose Day is dedicated to red roses, which represent love. It's fitting that Red Rose Day takes place in June, as roses have just come into full bloom and more weddings happen during this month than any other year. So they're the most popular cut flower, if you guys didn't know that, as well as the most popular flower to grow. So make it your business today. This is great, you guys. I don't care, male, female, big, little, doesn't matter who or what you are. Make it your business today to present someone special with a single long stem red rose for National Red Rose Day. Wouldn't that be that's cool? I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Happy National Red Rose Day, you guys.
Yeah.
Or, I like what you said, present it to someone special, or make someone special by presenting them a rose.
Yeah. Yep.
So we've got a trivia question.
Make someone feel special.
Just hand out a bunch of red roses to everyone special.
We're going to start just weaving our words to create a whole new different meanings.
Okay, we got a trivia question too. I didn't do the trivia question, and that is also related to our red roses. So the world's oldest living rose bush can be found on the wall of the Hildesheim Cathedral in which of the following countries? Is it New Zealand, Germany, Luxembourg, or Armenia? The world's oldest rose bush.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to get, when you said Hildesheim, I said it with like a German accent. So I'm going to go with Germany.
Oh, yeah? Then
You just
isn't Luxembourg right in the same area?
Yeah, could be.
yeah.
Or New Zealand isn't anywhere near there, and if I say it with that Aussie accent, it just doesn't sound right. Armenia, just I don't know.
Maybe you're not using the right accent.
That could be too.
Okay. I have no idea.
I'm
then-
going with Germany.
There was a bonus question there too.
Oh,
How old is the oldest living rose bush?
Drop your answers in the comments.
rosebush.
Let the answer drop.
Okay. Yep. So I have no idea. You know what? I mean, roses. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go with Armenia.
Good.
I have a feeling like rose bushes could actually last a long time too, as long as they're fed and they're watered. That thing could be like a couple 100 years old, maybe. I don't
I'm
know.
just curious what a rose eats. I've never tried feeding it.
Can I do an accent? Hillshire.
Yeah.
Hillshire. From the New Zealand would be I don't know. Hillshire. Hillshire.
You know what? I'm actually surprised. I didn't even realize Luxembourg was a country. For some reason I thought it was maybe a city or an area. So
Maybe it's not Jurgen and it's not the right answer.
no, it's the right answer because I picked it. Oh my.
All right, you guys. So while you guys guess the right answer and then also plug in your answer to the bonus question on what the oldest living rose is, we will bring you the answers at the end of the show here. But in the meantime, we've got a quick real estate update for you. So today at 9 o'clock, we have our forms class for all of our real estate partners and friends out there who want to join in. Our forms class is open to real estate brokers. You could get the link to the class at 9 o'clock. We'll be covering the inspection addendum, the workings and the mechanics of the inspection addendum, what it means to you, your clients, and the other brokers. So tune in at 9 o'clock today, right after Talent Talk. Also today at 11 a.m., we have our Facebook Fridays with John L. Scott. So you can tune into our Facebook page, our John L. Scott Talent page, or our John L. Scott main page, Facebook page. And we have Trevor Mowad, who's a renowned mental conditioning expert and strategic advisor to some of the world's most elite performers. In 2017, Trevor was named the sports world's best brain trainer by Sports Illustrated. So from Fort Bragg to Harvard Business School, from elite quarterbacks to top-level CEOs, Trevor Mowad's mission is clear: to motivate the motivated. Trevor Mowad recently partnered with Russell Wilson to form Limitless Minds, whose mission is to both optimize the performance and enrich culture within some of the world's top organizations and elite performers. So I'm really excited to see kind of what this guy brings and has to say. It's going to be good. It's 11 o'clock today on our Facebook page. And that's what we have for this week.
Very good. And wrapping up the week now. I mean, it's flown by.
It really has. You know what? I didn't get the memo today. Was I supposed to wear my John L. Scott shirt? You guys are all, dressed right, dress. I should have worn my black one, and then we'd have been just all.
We're trying to do every color of the rainbow, and black is the most important color, right?
It's all the colors.
It is.
Yeah.
And so is white. So is white. They're on the opposite sides. Like every color when you're coloring makes black. Mm-hmm. Every color when you have light makes white. So you combine all the light colors together. It goes into.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
All of the light colors make white.
A light, like a visual light.
Okay, I'm lost. You lost me right there.
Well, it's composed of, because that's why when you put a prism up,
Okay.
it'll separate all the colors out from the light.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. So depending on what medium you're using, whether it's visual or like light sources or coloring, two different results.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm feeling so philosophical today.
Right. No, man. All right.
That will then take us right over to the
Headlines.
All right. So actually, we've got quite a few stories for you. As always, we bring you the best news on the day. And the first good news is Thurston County expects to apply next week for phase 3 reopening to be reopening the economy. So this is from the Olympian.
Yes.
So they're eligible to apply on June 17th, and they had to verify too that they had a modified variance for it. So previously the variance had been to apply was 25 cases per 100,000 or was 10 per 100,000, but it's currently 25. And that means for Thurston County, they could have up to 74 cases on a rolling 14-day basis, and they're currently at 42. So they're well within the limits to be able to get that modification, or that move into phase 3, which will be great. Then also, Washington students staff must wear cloth masks when schools reopen. The Washington State School Superintendent expects to reopen in the fall. He came out with some guidance yesterday morning about opening schools. You can click on the article for more details, and it actually is a pretty in-depth article. So this is a good one to check out. You've got headline number 3, which is 10 facts you must know on the recession. So on Wednesday, we talked about the fact that we officially have been in a recession. If you don't understand like what a recession is, this is a really good article to check out because it helps go over some of the some questions like, what's the difference between a recession and a depression? How long do recessions typically last? How often do we have recessions? That may actually surprise you. We have recessions about once every 5 years on average since World War II. And what are the worst effects of recession? Along with this, a ton of other things. Really good reading article. You will learn something today by reading that. Headline number 4, Thurston County median home price rises 6.5% in May year-over-year comparison. So over last year, the average home sale was 6.5% higher. And it just touches a little more on what we've been talking about. You know, that's really been driven by really significantly low inventory. And also, you know, we've had the fewer sales, fewer pendings, but it's that buyer demand that's been pent up that's really driving that. And then for mortgage applications, they're 13% higher than a year ago. So applications over last week were 5% higher than they were the week prior. But compared to 2019, they're 13% higher. And that's from the Mortgage Broker Association. And that's, of course, that high buyer demand that's going on. But it's also based on the rates because the rates are 74 basis points lower, about 0.74% lower than they were last year at this same time. Then we want to make sure we just touch on some of the news that's going on. This was an interesting one from Inman. Redlining accounts for a major equity gap for Black homeowners. Click on the article for a little more details about it. But in Black homeowners areas that were redlined. What redlining used to be was a systematic practice of blocking services from certain communities, literally once designated with a red line around it. And it was actually a government sanctioned practice. It was outlawed in the 60s. That's why we have equal housing. But the neighborhoods that were traditionally in those red lines, their gain was about $212,000 less in equity over the past 40 years compared to other neighborhoods. So it's an interesting little stat article. And then we've got one more that kind of touches in there. Nextdoor, why the social network of systematic racism is ripe for change? Just talking about Nextdoor. If you guys aren't familiar with Nextdoor, it's a social media platform that's really focused on neighborhoods and communities. It's almost like a neighborhood watch online. And if you think about it that way, you could see how things get reported or noticed might get a little bit sticky in this time. So they're looking at that. And again, a really interesting article to read. Changing gears just a little bit, I've got the Camp Bar is back. Now with tents on the inside. So as they are moving from, or Pierce County has moved from phase 1 into phase 2, places are open up. Camp Bar is actually a really kind of cool, fun place. It's set up really rustic, almost like you're outdoors. And they're going to be setting up some tents on the inside that are like little tiny geodesic domes for separation. So just having fun with a little bit of the COVID that's going on. And then we've got, this is kind of the nostalgic one. I'm going to do 2 nostalgics for you. Okay. First, it's 49 stores you once loved that don't exist anymore. They mentioned Blockbuster in there. Now we know there's one left in Bend, but they bring up things like Babies R Us, Tom McCann and Kenny Shoes, Tower Records, KB Stores, even like Sharper Images were some of the coolest stores to be able to walk in. Mervin's from way back in the day. And they also mentioned Circuit City, and very special to my wife and I is CompUSA, where we both met. So they're no longer here, but it's in our heart. And then the last one is You Have Died of Dysentery link of the day. So if you are a Gen Xer, you probably remember the Oregon Trail series that actually started in 1974. It is as old as I am. And this is actually a port of the 1990 version. So if you're feeling reminiscent, go on, check it out, and it's there for you. And those are the headlines.
That's a whole lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, totally.
The 49 stores had me walking down memory lane. They also had like Levitt's furniture. You'll love it at Levitt's.
Yeah. I remember Levitt's. I remember. So then there was Tower Records. And wasn't that the tower in, where was it? In LA? Not Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't close to Santa Monica. Westwood, West LA. The tower. Was that Tower Records?
That I don't know.
Was that Capitol Records?
The big circular building?
Circular cylindrical building.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in Hollywood, right? Tower Records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tower.
Oh my
I
God.
think so.
It was shaped like a tower of records. It had to be
Yeah.
Tower Records.
Well, do you guys remember like Sam Goody too?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Sam Goody.
I know that's that's what it felt like. I was about to say. I should have ended it with that. Even like really recent, I forgot about this. Sports Authority went out of business.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't see them anymore. Radio
that's right.
Shack.
Right. Those are more recent closures, though, like in the last few years.
Yeah.
Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it seems like, and this is just looking back at some of the stores, but it seems like they were replaced by online shopping, like the big giant, like Amazon or.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know the Limited
Couple
was
of
out of
records.
business.
Huh?
I didn't know the Limited was out of business.
Did you shop there, Jurgen?
Only a limited amount of times. Oh my goodness. No. Anywho.
That was like the Forever 21 of back in the day.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember they were like in every mall. I remember way back when there was Chess King too.
Chess King. That's right.
Yeah. I do miss Sharper Image because they had a lot of gadgets in there. And now you have to kind of go down the Walmart aisle of As Seen on TV to see those gadgets, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were always kind of the coolest little things.
Mm-hmm.
I would go, I would never buy anything there, but I would always stop in there.
Maybe that's why they closed.
Probably.
You know, I don't know if the store's still open, but it was always a cool store to go into when you went in the mall. Was I think it was Brookfield, where they had all those off, like hard to find, just weird gadgets and stuff.
I thought you said Brooke Shields. I was like, she's an actress.
Is it Brookfields or Brookside or?
No, it was Brookfield.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooke Shields, you couldn't get her out of her Jordache. Wasn't that what it was? Her, she was Jordache jeans.
I think so.
Oh, nothing comes between me and my Jordache. I think was what it was.
Oh, what happened to Jordache jeans? Vidal Sassoon.
I don't know.
You know?
Yep.
And I saw. Oh, Go
Oh, I
ahead.
was gonna say, about there is a limited in Tacoma Mall. Really, Jen? I didn't know that. You know what, Business Insider? Shame on you.
Did they really said there was no limited anymore?
Yeah.
Because then there was a limited for the kids, and it was called Limited 2, TOO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was what it was for. I just knew there was a limited too. Again, I really didn't go in there.
Yeah. So thank you, Christy, for the clarification. It is Capitol Records, and it was a records tower. It wasn't Tower Records, but it was a records tower for Capitol Records.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
And they're still around and still doing business.
Yeah. Even has who it was designed by. Wow, it's fancy.
We're going deep on this dive. Yeah.
That's sort of
The limited. Valerie hasn't thought about that store in a long time.
Oh, well, we're being schooled. Jordache is at Walmart. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't heard of Jordache since what else was it? It was like in this area, it was like Seattle Blues and Bugle Boy jeans. There were some other things. Around here, the Bon Marché had like, I don't know if they were bigger than that, but I remember girls would wear Bongo jeans.
Yeah, Bongo is. I think Bongo's kind of, you can find it in some places.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
I was having this conversation with my grandson. He's telling me all these like name brand jeans and name brand clothing. And I was like, well, I think what I grew up on, like Dickies and Levi's, are still around, like your staples, your go-tos.
Nice, Mr. Rags. Good, Jen. Oh, Steve, you know what I honestly am picturing you having wore? Zubaz. Like the hammer pants that had all the like tiger stripings, and they had it in every like NFL team color. Do you not remember Zubaz? Oh man. Okay.
I do remember the hammer pants, but
do you remember starter jackets?
Yes. I have a starter jacket.
Starter jacket. I know you guys had starter jackets, right?
I just got one. I have a Seahawks satin starter jacket. Because they're that nostalgia wave is coming back, so they put them back out in the stores. So I was able to grab one. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah, so starter jackets, bomber jackets. Remember the bomber jackets with the fur?
Now you're gonna say men's only though.
Members only.
Or members only. Thank you.
Members.
But they were only for guys. They had all of the buttons all over the place, like the buttons on the shoulders.
Yeah, members only. Yeah. Okay, we going back.
Yes, we've walked way down memory lane now.
Stroll down memory lane on fashion memory lane.
All right. Well, that means we have come to the time for guess what, Steve?
What? Today, it is your tip of the day. Right now is your tip of the day. So here's your tip of the day. Today's tip of the day is practice a script. And the script that we're going to be talking about is how's the market? Everywhere we go. I mean, I wear my shirt all the time, John L. Scott. Hopefully you got something that identifies you as a real estate broker, your name badge, something. In stores, wherever you go, people always ask, how's the market? How's the market? What's the market doing? So what script are you saying? Are you saying the market's great? Are you saying the market is, what are you saying? Well, the script that we practice and want to use is when people ask you, how's the market? The answer should be, well, it really depends. Are you interested in buying, selling, investing, or renting? They're all very different. Which part of the market are you most interested in? What we're doing is we're trying to identify what that person is looking for. So are they thinking about buying? Are they thinking about selling? Because in this market that we're in right now, if you're buying or if you're selling, those are two totally different things right now. So we need to find out how we can best help them out. And the only way we can do that is dig in a little bit deeper. So when they ask you about how's the market, it really depends. Are you interested in buying, selling, investing, or renting? They're all very different. Which part of the market are you most interested in? I'm just curious. So I'm just curious. Find out. Are you just curious about finding out what the value of your home is? Are you curious about, what type of inventory is available to you? So just probing a little bit deeper, rather than being quick to answer like, how's the market? Oh, the market's doing great, or the market's super hot. Well, if you're a buyer, it's not that hot, So just really finding out a little bit more rather than being quick to answer, just getting some more information from them.
Yeah. And that's really a good suggestion there, Steve, because so often there was a quote using for the Ryzen 5, I wish we were more worried about asking the right questions instead of being so hung up on finding answers. And so often in real estate, we want to be able to show that we are knowledgeable. We're hyper local experts. So sometimes we get in a rush to answer a question because, wow, you asked something in my wheelhouse and I'm going to attack it. But more often than not, that question is not necessarily what was asked on the surface. There's something that led to that question. So if we take a moment to explore it a little bit more and figure out where that question is coming from, because it is vastly different between someone who's looking to buy a home in this market and someone who's looking to sell a home in this market. And it really is still very different for someone who's looking at investing in the market. So if we just rush forward to answer the question, wow, it's awesome, and somebody's been looking at buying a home forever and they've just been frustrated, that's what everybody says, and that's not their situation. So it's really important we find out what the real question is for the person who's asking us.
Yep. Practice the script, read it several times, repeat it, get it etched in your brain, because that's probably one of the most common questions that we get all the time as we're just out and about within stores, anywhere. Like, hey, how's the market? Oh, you're in real estate? How's the market?
Yeah.
That's good.
You will all get better today.
That's right. That's right.
Especially with that rose. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did have a trivia question, right?
Yes. So the world's oldest living rosebush, Christy, there she is.
Hi, guys. So before we get to the trivia question, I do have some stuff. What?
Before you go, this really does feel like the
I've been left out.
Was it Electric Company? One of these kids is doing his own thing, or was that Sesame Street? One of these kids is kind of the same.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling here, guys. I did not get the memo.
Oh,
it's okay. It's Friday. It's casual Friday.
Yeah. This is actually funny this happened because this was absolutely not planned.
That's why I was like, I definitely need to be on camera now because I need her to see I'm wearing the black one because she had mentioned it. She's like, oh, I wish I had my black John L. Scott shirt.
Now you know why you can't find it.
Right? Give it back.
No. All right. So,
all right. Sorry, Chris. You're going to say hi.
So, good morning, Sandra, Valerie, Jen, Sean, Megan, Sherilyn, Violet, Jamie, Joe, Aaron, Ryan, Denise, Carolyn, Vina, Bonnie, and Amanda. Oh, and Robert.
Hey, y'all.
Everyone. All right. So today's trivia question. The world's oldest living rosebush can be found on the wall of Hildesheim Cathedral in which of the following countries? Is it New Zealand, Germany, Luxembourg, or Armenia? All right. And, no one's gotten the trivia answer right. Most people chose Luxembourg, but the answer is, you gonna pull it up?
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys. Technical difficulties. All right, there we go. The beautiful German city of Hildesheim is home of the oldest living rose bush on the planet known as the. Well, did anyone?
Did you say the planet?
Did I say planet? Yeah, the oldest living rose bush on the planet.
Okay.
Yeah, the oldest living rose bush on the planet, also known as the 1,000-year rose. She is 69 feet tall and 30 feet wide, and she's actually 1,250 years old. That is crazy.
Yeah. That's
so-
funny that you say it that way, because if you put a comma after rose, yeah, it would be the oldest living rose on the planet known as this. Or if the comma was after planet, then it makes it a little easier.
So it's Germany.
Germany.
Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Steve, you didn't get it right, huh?
No.
We
1,200.
did. Very
Let's
good.
see. Eldest.
Amber's also wearing her John L. Scott shirt.
And did that have something to do? Did that answer have something to do with the bonus question then?
Yeah, so the bonus question was how old was the longest living rose bush, and it's 1,250 years old.
Wow.
Mhm.
And nobody nailed that exactly?
Nope.
Shocking.
Yeah, no, I would never have guessed that.
No.
No. Wow. See, Sherilyn, you got to go with the first choice. You learned that, back in test taking days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just like the rose, go with first blush.
What?
The first blush answer. When you do something at first blush. Okay. Anywho. Hi.
Oh man. All right. Well, it's Friday, and now even Amber said that she has her shirt on, and she's on camera. I'm telling you, I just can I get a do-over? I'm gonna go put my shirt on.
Let's just restart the whole thing.
Let's just rewind.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well,
Yep.
it has been. Are we ready to go home now? I mean, or take this home? I'm already.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve is about to set up for forms class right now. He's got the 35R ride on the way.
That's
All right. Right on. Well, you know what? We are just excited to have another day with you guys. We are looking forward. I believe we're going to have a guest on next week. So we will let you know. So tune in on Monday, because that guest might be joining us, and maybe a surprise. You'll have to tune in to see. So we have a lot of fun with you guys, and we're just really thankful. Remember to surprise someone today with a rose. Go out, shop your local flower shop or business, and grab a rose, grab a trinket, from our local businesses today. Remember, we talked about that on Wednesday, to shop local and post or do a video. And so we'll follow up on that on Monday as well, and see how many of us, at least let's be accountable here in our group, guys. And let's see what everyone else, you Facebook family, share what businesses you've visited over these last few days. This will be fun, a little fun recap. So everyone have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Friday, and we'll see you back Monday, same time, same place. And we're going to be bold on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Be bold.
bold.
See y'all.
Bye.
See you guys.